think that'll work. Hi friends, welcome to a new video. This weekend we're at MegaCon in London. It is a convention weekend. I actually brought and it is recording, yes, I actually brought my microphone, my big bulky camera, and we're gonna actually experience this event together. So that's gonna be fun. Good morning! Got in super early this morning, which I'm happy about because all the trains were really bad. And so yeah, we're gonna set up the stickers and then we'll get started with our day. Let's do it! I wanted you to get a look at the display before I finish setting it up because if you remember, I trashed my banner, so I don't have a banner, and I don't like how naked the display is looking. But we're gonna roll with it. You ready? It's a bit naked, but it's okay because we are gonna be making a banner one of these days.
Don't you ever say that again. Aren't you clever? Put that on me. Lying, crying, listen to reason. Soothe me with treason. Don't make this hard for me. Get up, sit down, open your eyes. Shut up, let down. We don't have time. Just stop it, say it. Don't we all?
I forgot to round the corners of the Treasure Sharks. They sold out at MCM in Birmingham and I restocked them, but I forgot to round the corners. That's alright, they'll be special.
Go and hide, I wish we could run. Running away from the you in my life. Damage is done. I wanna go back to where we lost track. It's getting harder every time I look back. Don't you ever listen to me. Don't forget, be paid.
It's ready! Well, she's almost ready. I need to put a few pins on backing cards and then we're good to go. And we have so much time. I've never been this ahead before. It's awesome. Coffee acquired. I'm a bit bummed about my coffee because I asked for 2 extra shots, but I got a chai latte and I think they thought I meant like 2 extra shots of chai instead of espresso. Hey, you okay? This is nice. The move I'm about to perform is something I have shamelessly titled the Great Re-Jiggle. And what that is I've had a look now at how customers are interacting with my stand, and something is clearly wrong. There is a blockage, as in there seems to be an invisible barrier that prevents people from touching things. So people are looking, they're having a look, they're standing there for a long time, but whereas I would typically see people go straight for the item and kind of pick it up and hold it in their hands, they're not doing it now. They're just looking for a long time and they seem hesitant to pick it up. And I know why. It's the frames. So for the Great Re-Jiggle, we gotta have a plan in our head because the show is on, you gotta be quick. I got a plan in my head of how I want to re-jiggle things. I have everything set and ready to go, and I'm gonna do this as quickly as possible to not interrupt the flow. Waiting for a quiet moment, and then I'll make my move. The Great Re-Jiggle, re-wiggle worked like a charm. It was very worth doing and I'm very happy about it. We are gonna start a little project today. I got some yarn and I want to make an oarfish. Specifically, I want to make an oarfish for an event that I'm doing because in May I'm going to be at the UK Games Expo and I'm going to be showing off concept art for my upcoming video game that I'm doing with my partner, Alan. And there is an oarfish in the game who is like a big part of the game's mechanic. And I would love for our setup to have like a massive oarfish plushie. I think that would be so fun. It's gonna take me ages to make, so I'm gonna get started.
Shadows gone with summer skies, pulled me in under its eyes. A new city to get lost in, always wanted to see Austin. Heard you running round again, thought about when we first began. I was maybe 23, and you were kind of old for me. I found a chair.
I always love the beautiful brickwork that you find around London. I think it's so pretty.
Did we break all records yesterday? No. But did we break our... Excuse you. Did we break our record for the specific event? Yes, absolutely. It was a good day. And I think it's an event that it will keep growing as it goes. And it was quite fun. Met a lot of friends. That's always good. And yeah. I don't think I'm going to be booking it next year just because I'm kind of phasing out events. But we'll see. It was fun. I always enjoy coming here. So hopefully we'll get to go in the future. But I also don't want to book anymore. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. And here we are. We're here. Those stairs are fun. We made it. The sky is so pretty today. You should see it. I'll try to get some nice shots of it. It is so pretty. But yeah, wait. I'll show you. Not the sky. I'll show you the sign. There it is. Let's go. I think one nice thing about coming in early is that I can talk to you. Because there's no loud noises other than me. And yeah, look at this walkway. Isn't that so pretty? It's so windy, I'm so sorry. The Excel Centre is in the Docklands, which is one of my favorite parts of London. It is so pretty. Look at this. Look at that! And there is a bridge here that I've always wanted to go up, but I always seem to have suitcases when I come here. So today, we have none of that. So we're gonna go up together. That'll be fun. It's such a beautiful place. I'm so out of breath. I need to start going back to the gym a little bit, I think. But yeah, let's enjoy the view and then we'll grab a coffee after. This one over here kind of reminds me of Terrace Towers, do you think? It's gorgeous, but look at it. I'm gonna show you something. So we are on the other side of the bridge and
down here is where I was on setup day. I had my 2 suitcases and I was following Google Maps, and it was showing me this bridge that went straight over the water. I was like, oh, that's great, that sounds so easy. The problem was I was down there, and all those staircases we just climbed up, Google Maps wanted me to do that with 2 suitcases. I'm like, no, not doing it. And so I had to walk all the way around. To be honest, I didn't mind. It was a nice walk and I had plenty of time, but still, it was a bit of a surprise. Since we're up here and it's empty, let's talk a bit about numbers. The morning yesterday, so I think I forgot to say, MegaCon is 2 days, and I think in my prep vlog I talked about Friday as a sales day. I don't know why I did that, it's just Saturday and Sunday. But yeah. Yes, oh my gosh. So pretty. That's so nice. Yeah, morning Saturday, it was so slow, and I think until I spoke to you guys about moving my display around, I'd only really had 2 sales, and then as soon as I moved it, I got a whole bunch, and it was so great. We ended at 661 for the day, and I had a goal for 700 for the day, so almost got there. Today we have a goal for between 300 and 400 because it is a Sunday, it's going to be a bit slower, and it's a shorter day as well. Having said that, it's supposed to be stormy today, and like the clouds are perking down a bit, but it's nice and sunny. Is it the calm before the storm? Probably. But how long is the calm gonna last? If it could last until Monday, that would be great, because that means all the vendors get home safe, all the visitors get home safe, and then we can sit at home and enjoy the thunder.
You were the first person to do our
Oh, I see.
so that's why it's getting late.
That's alright. Is it gonna need a code or is it okay?
Thank you so much.
Awesome, thank you. Oh,
Have a great day.
thank you.
You are in such an awkward position, but hopefully it's alright. Bagel acquired. I got my usual cream cheese and salmon. I wish it came with like rocket or something, because that'll be a bit of green in there as well, be nice. They do have a vegan cheese veggie stack. Vegan cheese, like I am all in favor of vegan cheese, but it always depends on what kind of vegan cheese it is. Because sometimes they're made with like vegetables, like pineapple and soy, and sometimes it's just a whole bunch of chemicals, you just never know. So I avoid them unless I know what's in them. But yeah. I went to a vegan cheese making workshop once, and that was super cool. They taught us how to make a pineapple based cream cheese, and all you do was you put in a glass bowl, like a microwave safe glass bowl, you put pineapple and you put soy milk, and you just microwave it and just let it kind of froth and stir occasionally. Eventually you will have cream cheese, and I just thought that was such a cool, easy to make thing. Have I made it since? No, but is it a cool thing to know? Yes. Good morning. Well, I suppose we've already spoken, but still. Coffee acquired. Got a, let's see, a Cinnabon to warm. Don't really have a lot to do this morning. I arrived early because I traveled in with Alan, and so, yeah. Now we're just kind of hanging out.
Feel the pressure pressing in. Cages lock my lungs again. Cheating Christians flaunt their sins. Heavy broken promises. Far away yet close to me. This while hands of ours hold true. How did we get from this free? I see it all when I see you. I see it all.
I have no idea how long this camera's gonna stay up for, but we're gonna wing it. I'm moving things around a bit because I noticed that some of the designs I usually do quite well
didn't sell at all, and then some of the ones that usually don't do very well did quite well yesterday. And yes, I'm just rejiggling stuff again. Let's see where it takes us. And it brought us back here. God, I just noticed those elf legs. They've been there since Christmas. We'll leave them for one more video. One more video they can stay. Hello, my friends. Today is Tuesday evening, and we got some numbers to review. I always enjoy sharing my numbers with you guys because when I was starting out, I had the experience of it was very common that people who made a lot of money at these events would share their numbers, but it was less common that people who didn't make a lot of money would share their numbers, and so it gave this kind of elevated and not accurate image of how it is to trade in Artist Valley. So I always enjoy sharing my numbers with you, good or bad, so that we can talk about it, and hopefully you get another perspective from someone who gets low to average numbers, I would say. Let's have a look, shall we? On day 1, which was a Saturday, the hours were 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. In those first 2 hours, I made 0 sales. Also, I am sorry about my sharp S's today. I am a little bit dehydrated after the event because I forgot to drink my water. Remember to drink your water. I already mentioned this on the bridge. I had a goal for Saturday to earn £700, and at the end of the day we got to 661 in card transactions, and I have no idea exactly how much we made in cash, but judging by the overall number of cash that we made on the weekend, like for both days, my guess would be that we did make the 700 target, but I'm okay to say 661, that's fine. I'm so pleased with that number, that's really good. It covered all of my expenses, it covered my train travel, I didn't have accommodation because I was commuting back and forth from home. Okay, so 661 on the Saturday. I'm not going to go into the cash at the moment because we'll do that at the end as like a bonus thing. And on the Sunday, I had a target for between 300 and 400. It was a shorter day, so I thought that 300 to 400, that is a reasonable and realistic target for what you can make. At the end of the day, however, we had made £657. Yay! So that blew my target straight out of the water, and I just feel so grateful to everyone who came by my stand, whether you bought something or you came to chat or you came to request a specific animal. Like, I love talking to you, so thank you so much for coming by. On the Saturday we sold 68 individual items, and on the Sunday we sold 57 individual items. So even though the numbers are almost identical in terms of card transactions, it does look like on day 2 on Sunday that we probably sold some like higher priced items versus on Saturday where it seems to have been more lower priced items. The busiest hours on both days were the hour of like 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. Those were my 2 busiest trading hours on both days, which is interesting. So there were 2 hours less on day 2, but we still made approximately the same amount, which is cool. Cash sales came to £282, which in total, if we add everything up, is £1,575. In terms of expenses for this event, they were fairly low because I am relatively local to London, so I just commuted in and out. I paid roughly £13 per day for the train tickets, so 3 days of traveling, which is 39 in total. And if you saw my MegaCon vlog from last year, you will notice that that number is a lot lower than my travel from last year. I finally got a rail card, and it saved me so much money, so very much money. I also stopped getting the full travel card for like the entirety of London, and I just got one that goes straight to the station I need to go to and back. So £39 for travel, nothing for accommodation. I allocated £100 for food and coffees throughout the weekend for all 3 days, so we're now at 139. My table was 360, I believe, which all comes up to £499. So those were my expenses. But then you also have, and this one's a bit tricky, so I have to, for everything I sell in the UK, I have to pay 19%, I think it is now, sales tax. So if we take 1575 and we times that by 0.19, that is £299 and 25 pence. And if we then add the £499 on top of that, we get to my actual expenses, which are £798 and 25 pence. So let's round it up to 7.99. So 1575 minus $7.99 equals $776. So it's not like, after you take away all the expenses, I'm left with half, and I am so grateful for that half. It's a lot of money. It's a lot more money than I started out with. So I have at least doubled my money. And it's also worth noting that if I was to make, say, a loss in this trading year, or if I like buy in a lot more products and pay a lot of sales tax for the things I buy, I can also like deduct that £299 in my tax return. Is something like that. So like if you end up spending more in sales tax than you earn in sales tax, then you get it back. But I never allow myself to count on that, because it can go wrong, it can go the other way, and then you're left with a big bill. Be careful with all your taxes. Make sure you set aside enough money so that you have a wiggle room and you have like a buffer in case you get a bigger bill than what you're expecting. That is as much of tax advice as I can give you, because I hire an accountant to do that for us. I just think that's a huge stressor taken off my shoulders. I want to make sure I'm all legal and on track and all that stuff, and so that is worth it to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful to you, and if you did learn something from this, or if you had a nice time hanging out together, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye!